It's another tutorial day, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mayowaoye, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make this simple wide leg palazzo playsuit. So if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, now is the time to do so. So hit the subscribe button below your screen, tap the like button also, and let's move into today's tutorial proper. So guys, today's video tutorial is a simple one, but guys, it's only simple if you already have this basic blocks. That's you already have your front basic dress block and your back basic dress block. So if you don't know how to draft it, you need to find out how to draft it or get one of these if you don't have them already. So yeah, I don't teach how to do this on my channel because I have a private tutorial where I teach how to draft the basic block. So yeah, now to draft this simple play suit, I'm going to be starting with my front pattern. So let's put this aside, the back pattern aside. Now first, let's determine how long we want the play suit to be, but since it's like a short one, it's a short play suit, so just measure from your shoulders to wherever you want the shirt to be. So for me, I may do like about 35 or 34 inches. So if you're as tall as I am, you can do like 35 or 34 inches. I'm about 5'9", so if you're 5'9", 5'9", you can use like maybe 35 or 36 inches, or maybe lower or higher. It depends on you, and that's that. So this is my own length right here. So now what I'm going to do, if you look at the play suit, you'll see that there's no joining at the waist, so we're not going to be splitting the pattern into two pieces. So we'll just continue like this. So I'm going to come to the upper part here, and then I'm going to draw in the neckline. So the neckline is quite wide, so it's kind of like a scoop neckline, so or round neckline, scoop neckline or round neckline, whichever one you want to call it. So yeah, so at the shoulders right here, I'm going to chop off about maybe 1.5 inches. So you chop off about 1.5 inches from your shoulder. My full shoulder length here, I think, is about 5 inches. So I'm going to be left with about 3.5 inches. Now here also from the top here, I'm going to measure maybe 5 inches now, depending on how deep you want the scoop neckline to be. So for me, I would just measure 5 inches from the top down. So yeah, this is it for me. So I'm going to connect this with my French curve. So this is my scoop neckline right here. So everything right here is no longer needed. So yeah, I guess that's all we have to do to the upper part. Now for the trouser part of the play suit, I'm going to place a piece of paper. I'm going to place a piece of paper in front here. So one crucial measurement you're going to need is your crotch depth measurement, and you can get that by getting a flat tool. So you get a flat tool, sit on it, and then measure from your waist to the top of the stool. So you can see the pictorial representation of this on the screen. So you just sit on a flat stool. Make sure it's a wooden stool, not a stool that has like a foamy texture. So it's a flat wooden stool. You sit on it, and then you measure from your waist to the top of the stool. So when you get that, mine is 10 inches. So you could probably just let me write that 10 inches. So mine is 10 inches. So to be on the safe side and to make sure everything is free, there's like some sort of allowance in it. So you can just add about maybe half inch to this measurement, or maybe even 3/4 inches. So between half or 3/4 inches. So everything is now going to be 10 3/4 inches, or maybe 10.75. 10 3/4 and 10.75 is the same thing. If you calculate it, do your calculation. 10 3/4 and 10.75 is the same thing. So that's my own crotch depth measurement. So I'm going to measure that crotch depth from my waist here down to wherever that is going to get to. So this is it. This is my crotch depth measurement. So I'm just going to label that so nothing is confusing. So this is my crotch depth. So I'm just going to label it CD. This is my hips. These are my hips, my hip level, and this is my waist level. So yeah, I just did an extension of the line into this new paper that I have right here. Now we're going to use this formula because we need to do some drafting of the crotch, of the curved crotch of the lower piece. So the front crotch calculation is, so you're going to get your hip measurements. You already know your hip measurements. Then you divide it by 8, then you subtract 3/4 inches from it. So your hip measurements, you divide it by 8 and then you subtract 3/4 inches from it. So my own hip measurement is 38, or I think 38 inches. So 38 divided by 8, and then I'm going to subtract 3/4 inches from it. So guys, 3/4 inches is the same as 0.75 inches. So it's the same thing in decimal. So 38 divided by 8, what you get, subtract 0.75 inches from it. So yeah, my own answer, my result, it gives me 4 inches. So on the crotch depth level here, I'm going to measure 4 inches from here out. So yeah, this is it for me. So I'm going to measure the 4 inches down all the way to the hem of my pattern. And now this is it. So yeah, now at this point here, I'm going to place my tape measure. I'm going to place it diagonally this way, and then you measure 1.5 inches. So you place your tape measure diagonally and then you measure 1.5 inches. So yeah, this is the curve. Now I'm going to use my French curve to draw a line. So you draw a curved line from here, touching this point here, and then it comes to touch your hip measurement right here. So make sure the curved line comes this way, and then it goes all the way to this point here. So comes from here, touches this, and touches here. So you can see my French curve. So I'm going to draw this from here, and then it touches here and it comes here. So yeah, and that's it for all you have to do to the pattern. Now if you want to make the short part, that is the trouser part, or the short part, if you want to make it wider, at least like you want to make the pants part wider, so you can just come here and maybe measure maybe 1 inch out, 1 inch out, 1 inch out, and then you just connect. So 1 inch out, 1 inch out, and then you connect to your waist, or 2 inches out, depending on how much wider you want to make it. So just measure that this way, this way, this way, and then you connect to your waist. So I settled for 1 inch wider, so 1 inch here, 1 inch here. So I'm going to connect this to my waist, and then I'll connect this here, and that's all there is to it. So now all you have to do is to just add your allowance, ½ inch all the way here, all the way up, and at the neckline you add maybe 1/4 inch, at the shoulders ½ inch, armhole ½ inch, and at the side you add a 1 inch allowance. So pretty much I'm going to do that now and cut this out. So yeah, this completes it. This is my completed front pattern. So now let's move to the back piece. Now for the back, you can, at the neckline here, you can decide to do a scoop neckline for the back also, or you leave it this way, that is, you leave it as a normal dual neckline. So if you're going to do the same for the front, you know, you need to the same thing you did for the front and the back. You need to chop off about 1.5 inches here, and then measure like 5 inches from the top, that is your shoulder point. This is my shoulder point, so you measure 5 inches down. So yeah, that's all you have to do to the upper part of the back. So this is my new neckline, so everything here is no longer needed. So now at the lower part here, you have to attach a piece of paper like we did for the front at this as an extension. So now you also need to measure your crotch depth. So what was the crotch depth for the front? Is the same thing. The crotch depth for the front and the crotch depth for the back is the same thing. So this is what I mean by crotch depth. This is my front piece, the one we measured from the waist down. That's the crotch depth, and that was about I think, what was that? I think I need to recalculate it. So my crotch depth was 10 inches. I said we should add like 0.75, that is 3/4 inch to that, and that is 10.75. So you measure 10.75 here. That is my own, so you need to measure yours. So yeah, this is my crotch depth. I'm going to label it. This is my hip line, and this is my waist. Now we need to measure in our back crotch line. Our back crotch line, the one we measured here for the front. So the formula you need for the back, almost the same on the front. Your hip measurements, you divide it by 8, but instead of subtracting by 3/4 inches like we did for the front, now we are going to add that 3/4 inches to it. So 3/4 is the same thing as 0.75, like I said. So whatever you get, you measure it from here out. So my hip is 38, 38 divided by 8, and then I'm going to add 0.75 inches to that. So this is it for me. So I think it was about 5.5 inches. That is my own result. So I needed to measure 5.5 inches from here out. So you measure it also from here out, which and connect. So yeah, this is it. So now at this point here, we need to measure 1.5 inches up diagonally like we did for the front. So you place your tape through this way and then measure 1.5 inches up diagonally. Place your, and this is it. So now I need to connect from here, and then I connect from here, and that is it completed. So all I have to do is to just add my allowance, half inch here, all the way up, this way, and then by the time I get to my neckline, quarter inch, my shoulders half inch, armhole half inch, and at the side 1 inch. Oh, before I forget, for the side, remember that we had to enlarge the side a bit by 1 inch because we wanted to make it a bit wider. So you need to measure that 1 inch out, and then at the hip line also 1 inch out. Then you connect to your waist and connect all the points together. So yeah, that is it extended. So now I'm going to cut this out now, and then that will be all. So guys, these are my completed pattern pieces. This is my front, this is my back. So when you're cutting on your fabric, you cut 2 pieces for the front, cut 2 pieces, and then you also cut 2 pieces for the back. Now if you look at the play suit, you would say that there's a side pocket apart from the patch pocket that is at the breast pocket, that is the breast patch pocket. There's also a side pocket that the lady puts her hands into. So if you want to learn how to draft in the side pocket, please watch the video that is right on top of your screen. And then also for this, also you would need a zipper for the play suit. So you can either decide to put the zipper at the side of your play suit, or you put it at the back. So if you want to learn how to put the zipper out at the back, you can also watch the tutorial that I put on the screen earlier. So yeah, that's that. So these are all my cutout pieces. So this is it cut out on my fabric already. So one thing also you should notice that when you are sewing this, we are not sewing the darts. The dart is in the is on the pattern to add some volume to make the play suit free instead of tight or fitted. So we are not going to sew the dart, and we are not going to take out the dart. So the dart space will be there just to give the play suit some freeness and some ease. So yeah. So when you're sewing this is my back, this is my front. You place them right sides together like this. So we have two pieces. These are the 2 pieces for the front. So you place them right sides together. Make sure everything aligns. So it's this way all the way up. And then you do the same also for the back. You sew. So once you are done sewing and everything looks like this, then you place both front and back. You place them right sides together on top of each other, and then you sew at the side. So once you are done sewing the center, you just sew at the side, 1 inch at the side, 1 inch at the side. So for the back, if you're adding the zipper, just watch the tutorial I mentioned earlier so that you can know how to fix the zipper at the middle of the back. So if you don't want to put the zipper at your back, you can also put it at the side. So you're not going to be joining the side, you're just going to be using that side. You'll be attaching your zipper to the side. So yeah, I'm just going to do all of that now and show you what my final result looks like. Guys, don't let me confuse you, but this part here, this middle part here, when you are sewing it, you sew it and stop here. You do not sew this one. Don't sew this part here. Don't sew this part here also. So you sew and stop here. So by the time you are done, you open it up like this. You open it up like this, and then you place right sides together. So when you place the right sides together, this part here, you sew it together just like you would sew a trouser basically. So you sew this part here half inch together, and then the side here you sew by 1 inch, and you sew the side also by 1 inch. So that's, you sew this middle to each other. So you sew this middle, and then you sew the side. And guys, this is my completed play suit. This is my crotch, this is the side, and look at it all the way round. So this can fit into my mannequin, or I would have shown you because my mannequin it doesn't have like legs, so I won't be able to wear this on my mannequin. But basically, this is what your play suit should look like. Obviously, you're going to cut the facing to turn the neckline to finish up the neckline, or you can use a bias tape. So you also finish up the armholes also, and that's pretty much everything. So don't forget to tap the subscribe button below your screen, tap the like button also, and turn on the notifications bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming tutorials when I post them. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.